signatures for the City of Ashford depository accounts. Do I have a motion to accept?
I'd like to, before we accept this resolution and ratify it, I'd like to seek the city attorney's opinion on this.
I got some heads up that this one I need to hear as well. That this council may by ordinance designate the person who has the power to sign checks for municipality. That's from Attorney General's opinion 2001-2060, and that is that's held in the case by Edward versus Supreme Court case. Edward versus First National Bank. So yes, they by ordinance the council does have the authority to do the mayor and the party to sign.
Okay.
But nothing ordinance, not just regulation.
Yeah, this is just immediate consideration.
I make a motion for the immediate consideration of ordinance 2017-08.
Second.
Second.
Any questions? All in favor, say yay.
Yay.
Opposed? The next is ordinance 2017-008. And this is the ratifying resolution of 007. Whereas the City of Ashford wishes to ratify the resolution 2017-007 for the depository accounts and designate the signatures for the depository accounts for the City of Ashford. And whereas there shall be 2 signatures on all checks or warrants drawn on the City of Ashford. And whereas the City of Ashford Council authorizes the City Clerk, the Mayor Pro Tem, and a council member designated by the council. Be it resolved that the City of Ashford hereby does amend Resolution 2017-007 to designate the signatures for all the City of Ashford depository accounts. I need a motion.
I make a motion that we do ordinance 2017-08.
I need a second.
Second.
Any discussion? Any questions? Mr. Gibson?
Yay.
Mr. Whitehead?
Yay.
Ms. Herndon?
Yay.
Mr. Smith?
Yay.
Motion passes.
The one that they're ratifying, the new resolution number 017, the one that they're ratifying was done at 007.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Did you go?
Yeah. Oh, and that I voted yay too, so I voted yay too on that. Okay. Now, in old business, we have the collection of solid waste ordinance number 2017-006, which I think we should table at this time. Well, I have a question because leaves and limbs are not addressed in here. And in all the other ordinances for solid waste, we have addressed our leaves and limbs, picking up the leaves and limbs, and it's not addressed in here. And so my question is this just for the, and solid waste includes leaves and limbs? It says so in this ordinance. Okay, so I still want to table this, but I still think that we need a policy or whatever to address the situation of leaves and limbs in this town, as to how much we can pick up and without charging, and also to picking up furniture, appliances, whatever, because with the leaves and limbs, we have our own dump for the leaves and limbs, But when we pick up your sofas and your stoves and your refrigerators and all this, we have to take it to the dump, and we have to pay tipping fees. Plus, we have all the expenses of the trucks and the gasoline and all that together. So that's the reason why we need to set a fee schedule for picking up all this excess furniture and all. We don't mind doing it, but I'm just, and it won't be for just anything, and there will be a schedule. I'm not saying just if you just have a TV sitting out there that we're going to charge you the same thing as if we would charge somebody that we pick up a whole room full of furniture. And believe me, we've done that before. So, and that's the only reason that I'm saying that we need a fee schedule for this kind of garbage, is because it does cost the city money when we dump, and it costs us money to drive. I think we have to go to Midland City now with our garbage. So I will entertain a motion to accept this tonight if you want to. But other than that, I do want to say that we do need to consider a... Scott's going to say something.
What I recommend that we do is let's amend that, and we can keep all that fee schedule all in one spot, and then you can update it, so it'd be my recommendation, just go ahead and table it for now.
Okay.
We change it. The purpose of this update was simply to put in the new unit charges they're charging for some commercial. There were some issues that we had with Amy on this.
Yeah.
They didn't have the match exactly, so it wasn't a price change, it just added some things in there. But we can have that for the next meeting.
Okay.
And well, I do have a question on this. When we privatized garbage pickup, we created this ordinance that included residentials and commercial rates. We changed those. If you were a resident and you had 2 trash cans, you were supposed to have been charged half of the monthly rate in half. Do we know why that is not being done? I have asked on several occasions and been told that it was being done, but I know for a fact.
The reason that I contacted Scott to get this one updated is because I had been questioned several times while me and Nancy had looked at it, and every time we took it to the mayor, he said that the ordinance wasn't right for small businesses. So that's why I got with Scott, and we added the small businesses in there, so the new one shows all of that. So once we pass it, audits can update their system to match it, and we can start charging them for everything.
Okay.
I think your question was related to the residents that have multiple cans that are being charged for.
Correct.
There's no reason that should be done, because if you reconcile your accounts, the city is be pretty confident saying it's probably being charged for those to some degree.
And I have asked the mayor on several occasions, and he assured me that that was being done.
It's just the generic rules that do that.
Okay.
The margin accounts that give you that information.
Okay.
I got a
Okay.
question.
I know I'm not supposed to ask
Questions?
questions.
That's okay.
But, like, when we have storms that blow the tree limbs down or sticks, will we have to pay?
No, we do not charge for storm damage and to pick up the limbs and all. That is something the city just does. Thank you, Judy, for clarifying that.
Mr. James.
I make a motion,
Oh, that was your question?
I
Okay.
make a motion to table this to the next meeting.
I need a second.
Second.
All in favor, say yay.
Yay.
All right, the next is the feasibility study on the sanitary sewers to go to the industrial park and the True Value. I don't think I have mine. Do we have any comments?
Gary, you want to say something?
My personal opinion is the industrial park's almost full. All our businesses over there are on their industrial septic tanks. We're not going to pull them off of that and on our sewage system. With us having to drag that sewage system so far from Grimsley Drive, investing $125,000 for 2 businesses, one being our new fire station when we get it built, in which we're not going to draw any tax revenue off. You know, as bad as I hate to say it, that's just not feasible. I don't see it being feasible for the city.
I agree.
I also spoke with True Value, John, today, and he assured me that that was not going to be an issue. I think he has already looked into, they're going to put in an industrial-size septic tank, so that will not hinder them. They actually have equipment now down there now to start moving forward, and they do hope to be open by February. So that is, I want to just assure the citizens that because we feel that this is not feasible, that it is not going to hold up True Value from coming in. They will continue, they are moving forward.
Carol, can I comment on it?
Yes, go ahead.
I brought this up at the True Value people, I put together the whole program planner, and 8 to 10 years is probably putting in an industrial system.
Yeah.
So that wasn't an issue from the beginning.
Okay, so we don't need any action on that because it was just the next is the audit update, and I don't have that. Amy, do you?
I asked the mayor for it this afternoon, and he said that he would contact the auditors and give us an update.
I did try to contact the auditor myself today, and she wasn't in, and she's supposed to call me back.
Can I make a statement on that, please?
Sure.
I want the citizens of Ashford to know that the council, that is the one thing that the council cannot do. The council cannot hire an auditor for the city audit. That is solely the mayor's place to do that. Our fiscal year ends actually in, 12 days or so. It actually ends on September the 30th. He did not, here is the timeline for the audit. He stated in January the 10th that the auditors had been chosen. He did not meet with them until January 30th. March 20th, Ms. Barfield questioned about the audit at the meeting, was told that the Brunson, Wilkerson, and Bowman out of Enterprise would be doing the audit, Misty Tyndall, and that we would have the audit at the end of May. Mayor Pro Tem Carol Barfield inherited this problem as the mayor left. She stated in June 19th meeting that the auditors stated that they could not get the information. She handled that. She worked with the auditors while the mayor was out of the country to get the information needed as not to lose our $825,000 grant. On August 7th in the meeting, Councilmember Gibson stated he had asked again the mayor about the audit. The mayor stated he had met with the auditors that day and that a first draft would be ready at the end of the week. Ms. Barfield questioned again on September the 5th and was told that they had not received information from Mr. DeLoach. Mr. DeLoach has always done our audits in the past. I personally spoke with Mr. DeLoach last Thursday, September the 14th at 3:15, and the last information that Ms. Tyndall requested was given to him on Tuesday the 29th by Richard. It was a depreciation question. I don't know what the excuse is as to why we don't have our audit now, but here it is. We're fixing to start 2018, and we don't even have, we need an audit for 2017. We do not have our audit for 2016. And we are in chance of losing an $825,000 grant. So if we lose that grant, that lift station has to be done. Where's the money going to come from?
Thank you, Ms. Vernon. There are no public announcements.
I got one thing that I don't know, you can get with Jonathan or somebody get with the mayor. Over at the senior center, they're in need of their mop sink being put in outside. They're getting knocked off for it on the health inspection. I actually gave them a mop sink. I actually went and looked at it Friday and seen what we could do to get it fixed. It's actually a simple fix. We just need to see about getting somebody over there to get it done so they have their mop sink outside and we're following in compliance with the health department.
I don't remember the meeting, but we did vote for that. I don't remember what meeting.
I don't remember that, but...
Because you said you would give them the sink.
Yeah, because you
Yeah,
said you...
I took the sink.
So all we need now is...
We give the sink, but there was no decision on how it would be put in.
And it's It's pretty simple. There was an old sink in the kitchen. All we gotta do is turn the nozzles to the outside of the wall and run a couple water
So we-
lines.
Well,
So we need a plumber.
We just need a
Yeah.
plumber.
You need that. You're gonna need a concrete layer, because it's gotta have a
Have you
concrete
made-
slab under it.
Have you made any contacts with anybody in this?
Have you made a request to the mayor? Would you please make,
Me and him, like he just said, me and him met Friday and we talked about it, so it's very simple. We're trying to cut down on money-wise.
Yeah.
And on the way in here, so it's something that the city could actually do.
would you get with the mayor?
The city workers could actually do this?
I believe so. It's not a major, it's not a major issue.
So you need to speak with the mayor tomorrow, if you will, so we can get this finished. All right, in council announcements, Ms. Brunson states that the financial and the budget updates package will be available tomorrow at the budget meeting. And don't forget, anybody that wants to come can come to the budget meetings. It's 5 o'clock tomorrow afternoon here at the depot. Is there anything
I
else?
do. South Alabama Regional Planning and Development Commission, I spoke with them this afternoon. Their annual meeting was rescheduled to Thursday, October the 5th at 6 o'clock. It's the meet and greet. The dinner's at 6:45, and it's at the Ozark Civic Center for all of the council members.
What date is that?
Thursday, October the 5th, and we should be, Ms. Brunson should be getting an invitation. But I wanted to go ahead and announce it tonight. He asked me if I would go ahead and announce it tonight.
Okay, thank you. Do we have to make a reservation, or?
He did not say that to me, but Ms. Brunson, when you receive that, will you just email it to all of us so that we know? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Has anybody checked into the cleanup? We were going to try that into the harvest every time, and the state provides
The beautification day.
the gloves, some of the cleanup materials.
Yes.
And try to tie that. Has anybody followed up?
I put it on the agenda one time, I got paid. So we can put it up.
Put it on the agenda for next
We need to put it on the agenda.
It'd be good for the community meeting to come together.
Well, it would be good for the town, it will also clean the town up. And as he stated, there is a company here that we have talked to at the conventions, and they are willing to come in and help us. They will provide the bags, they will provide the little picker-uppers, and whatever we need.
About tying in
Yes.
containers for larger items.
Right.
To be taken free of charge.
You know, we did talk about that too, being able to run the truck to pick up old furniture and stuff and pick it up free of charge on that one day. So we'll just put that on the agenda for next week. And
I would also like to say something right quick to all of our city employees and workers that did work the storm and take care of everything. Also to Mr. Posey, who had people stationed at that fire station for 2 days. I would just like to say on behalf of the council that we certainly appreciate all the efforts that our employees and Mr. Posey did to make sure that we were taken care of.
yes, ma'am.
Harvest Day, October 21st.
Is that at 10 o'clock? You don't know the time? Okay, Harvest Day, October 21st. Okay, thank you. Any more announcements? I need a motion to adjourn.
All for motion to adjourn.
A second, please.
Second.
Everybody, again,